Hi, I'm Rahul Singh, founder and CEO of the Bear Cafe. Our journey started 13 years back. We started with a native app because that's the time native app has just kind of just started off. But slowly the world changed. People do not want apps. WhatsApp for communication became the first tool. And we were looking at somewhere where what are we trying to achieve with a loyalty program? Our objective is very simple. People should know. It should be simple. They should know how much they earn, how much they want to burn. They should be able to do it very quickly without actually opening an app or anything. And that's exactly where Reelo fitted in. It fitted into the purpose that we were looking at. But I think the first engine that works is, one, it's directly integrated into a point of sale system. So the entire data is real time, flowing between the two. But more importantly, the communication to the customer is through a WhatsApp. And I think that's very easy. WhatsApp communication is very easy. Now, when we changed a point of sale system for the good, which is a point of sale system called PetPooja, and we're working with them for many years, we wanted somebody to start with where already the API is built in. So you needed somebody who had the right pipe. And there is a list of, let's say partners that PetPooja has listed upon, which they call the marketplace, the third party partners that they have, in which many stood out. We'd used one, I won't name them, but we used them and it didn't work out as well. And then midway we were in a situation, okay, we need to find another source. And that time we again went back onto the drawing board and said, okay, who are they? And it is just a conversation with Parin at Reelo, and he explained me his vision and where it came. And for some reason, I didn't even look at the program. That came in secondary. I think the first thing which hit me was, this is a person who has comprehension about it. He understands. He's not a person who's selling a program. He understands what loyalty means. This person understood the purpose for why a loyalty program should be and how it should be. And I think that clicked me. How do I create campaigns which are now not auto, not in terms of, okay, it's for all. This is now for that particular cohort. And that's where I think AI has come in. And I've seen this happen over the last few months, where Reelo has now built that engine very well. So now it's kind of prompting you to say, hey, do you know that so many people, blah, 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 have not done so and so. Now that's like a prompt to you. And okay, now what do I do with this? And that's where I create my campaign. So now I've got two campaigns here. One is what I call the drip system of campaign, which means, okay, if this is my cohort, how do I handle them? And that's Reelo's giving me information. My first dashboard is actually showing me 4 or 5 big things, saying, hey, do you know this? So it's like, let not a human being tell you this, because it's already coming through. And now the good news is, because WhatsApp's done this and Reelo is a master of this, we have carousels, which means I can do 3 campaigns, maybe 3 or 4, I don't know. But it can be done in the same message. So again, it's like efficiency of money, because every message is money, right? From our side. And we want to use the money well. We've been talking data for a very long time. So let me just give you some fun facts and some stats around the data for our program. At this point in time, we have 540,000 loyalty customers, loyalty guests, patrons. So these are 540,000 individuals who are using our program to start with. And this has been built over years. Since Reelo has come in, we've added almost 66,000 more customers or guests into this base. In a dine-in environment, it's not easy to get the customer to enroll into your program, to know the person, to know the customer. And in that case, today that number is 72%. We leave it for a dine-in, that's a very good number. We want to take it up to 80%. This year was 50% just before Reelo came in. So there's a huge jump in terms of where we are. One good thing about Reelo is they've not just put a standard package and said, okay, this is what it is, take it or leave it, and this is where I am. I think the team there, starting with the founder and the entire team, has this innate desire to keep improving. And if you do not do what I call the BTB effect, which means better than before. I had something, but can I be better than before? And that's what I keep seeing them. They're the only ones, no business talk, nothing, but I'll have a monthly call on a different tangent of all about, okay, this is what we're building. Can we test it with you? Can we talk to you about it? Can we do this? Honestly, no tech companies do that. They normally build something and they throw it out. They say, okay, this is it, take it or leave it. What I realized is they do the sandboxing, which is very good. And sandboxing not in one room. Sandboxing within technical people is going to be very boring, because they'll only talk tech. They're talking to, let's say, partners like us. We are partners with Reelo. And so they're looking at the real time, okay, this is how your business is and how this business is going to get better. There are many programs out there, and there's nothing that I'm being paid to do this. But I can just tell you, please do your homework. Do references. The best thing about us restaurateurs together is that we all talk to each other. While we all compete with each other, we also complement each other. And that's the whole reason of being in an RII. This whole association is all about that. And I think we need to kind of, take references, talk to people, find the right solution which fits you. Not every solution fits you. Reelo fits me. That's the way it works.